when should Nigerians expect an improved supply of electricity? We should not take it as business as usual. Things need to be done urgently and quickly too. I know that we have been working hard. We've been on sites. We've been visiting installations. We've been talking to operators from the GENCOs to TCN to DISCOs. But all this must result into something positive, which is why we have called this meeting this morning, for us to come together once again and discuss the way forward. It's a meeting that's actually necessary to also reassure Nigerians that we are not sleeping here. We are doing everything possible to make sure that the situation reverses in no time, because I see this as a crisis, and the crisis must be arrested. All we just ask for from Nigerians is to exercise a little patience, to give us a little time, to still retain their trust and retain their confidence in us that we can do this job, and very soon they will start singing our praises. When they abuse us now, when they call our names, it's quite understandable, because their complaints are legitimate. So it is only inspiring us to do what we should do. And everybody needs to man his or her station to ensure that we don't drop the balls. We are going to address a couple of things at this meeting. For example, the issue of generation. We will discuss the status of the debt overhang in the sector. That's the legacy debt to the GASCOs and the debt to the generating companies. We'll get brief on the progress that we have made on this. I know that MBET has been working together with the GENCOs to reconcile the numbers, and I believe that the Minister of Finance and the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, as well as the SA Energy to the President, they're waiting for your final numbers so that we can start paying down on these loans, on this debt, rather. I am confident that we're going to have some cash injection in terms of payments, and we'll also work around the balance in terms of giving out guaranteed debt instruments, in terms of promissory notes to the GENCOs and the GASCOs. And I believe that this will also ensure that they go back to production and they improve generation outputs as soon as we pay down on this debt. We are making good progress in this. We are going to discuss it at length at this meeting, and we're going to agree on some certain milestones in terms of payment of the outstanding debt. But this is the major issue that we have now, in terms of low generation output from the generating companies. And the problem is the outstanding debt to the GENCOs. We are addressing it. We have had so many meetings. The stage we are now is to reconcile the numbers and agree on the numbers. So within the next 1 week, I believe at MBET we'll round up this and we'll have validated numbers for us to start paying down on the debts. Beyond paying down on the legacy debts, what are the strategies going forward to ensure that we improve generation and stabilize output? Roving around 4,000, 4,005 megawatts is no longer acceptable. We need to move forward. So what we are looking at is to have an agreement to ramp up to a minimum of 6,000 megawatts within the next 3 to 6 months. I know that the highest we have ever generated was 5,700. About 3 years ago, that was specifically November 2021. And this 5,700 was also distributed. If we could achieve 5,700 at that time, I believe we still have infrastructure to generate between 6,000 and 6,500. In terms of the generating companies, I have no doubt in my mind that existing capacity can give us 6,500.